Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, first take this opportunity to welcome you to the Limited launch as well. We have our first speaker, he's ready, he's feet back nervous, I think. You alright?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, a bit of a round of applause and encouragement with these guys. Ladies, brothers!
All right. Well, firstly, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming. My wife and I, oh shit, that's the wrong speech, give me a second. But on a serious note, as you've probably guessed, I am not the father of the bride. I am the brother of the bride. So that means basically, father of the bride has to go up here and gush about his daughter. However, the brother of the bride does not. I also Googled brother of the bride, and it says opportunity, comma, to slag and rip the proverbial out of said sister in a white dress. I'm so glad I noted where that comma was, or my outfit would have been completely different today. However, I did note Lorraine's parameters for this speech, and that was, say something more than, doesn't she look beautiful?
She does. She does. She does.
So with that scope, I had to cut from 50 pages down to about 2. So don't fret. I'm only going to mention the nice things. But as the elder sibling, I was the one blessed with the brains and the looks. However, today, I must admit, I'm going to have to concede at least one of those mantles. Lorraine, your O-level certificates are in the post, and I'm still the pretty one, okay? So, what can I say about my sister? Or what good things can I say about my sister? So, I managed to get it all on this postage stamp. It says, Lorraine is a very nice person, couldn't finish it. So I thought, okay, I bought the postage stamp, first class by the way, wasn't it cheap? So, here we go. So, P is for positive with a genuine zest for life, especially when southern comfort is on the horizon. Obstinate, yes, a woman who won't be told what to do. Smart, now I'm not talking about the IQ smart, I'm talking about, oh, that blouse can go with that dress smart. Tenacious, dug with a bone comes to mind, won't let things lie. Australia, she did live there once. G, hang on, there's 2 E's in this speech. G is for glamorous granny for her age, but don't say that out loud. Okay, so should have put that first, eh? Glamorous granny to Adeline and Azaria. E, ex-Dorothy Perkins worker. Many of our colleagues became friends, indeed to us both, and many shared a good night out with us, which brings me to S, yes, Southern Comfort. That doesn't really need explained, and yes, it's the second time I've mentioned it. T is for tanned. Lorraine likes a wee tan to herself, lying at a pool of 30 degree plus It's impossible to get her to move. And here we go, Australia again. She had to move there twice because she really couldn't make up her mind the first time. Em is mother to Nicole and Kieran, and now stepmother to Erin. All I'm going to say to Erin is watch out. Snow White and Cinderella stepmothers didn't turn out too bad. P is for party animal. She enjoys the wee swallow, and yes, I'm talking about Southern Comfort again. All of what I've just said spells out postage stamp. So you can see I did manage to get that on postage stamp. So John, this is what you're getting. In a time-honoured tradition, my speech is to say nice things about the bride, which I forgot you look gorgeous by the way, okay? Is to welcome the in-laws, and this should be a warm-up speech to the groom's speech. So when I'm finished reading this, I'm going to set it on fire, because I'll not get any warmer than that. Ooh. Absolutely. I've lost my page. However, on a serious note, I was a bit concerned when Lorraine actually told me she was interested in some way, and he was in Turkey. I thought, oh my God, she's been on the internet and bought a Turkish husband. I had visions of some Turk trying to get a law across the English Channel in a dinghy trying to avoid the border force. However, we actually realised that he was on holiday with his daughter Erin. My first impression of John was, my God, this guy can drink vodka quicker than I can. So, a very good match for my sister. Erin, John's daughter, though still living at Newton St Willows, has been up a few times now, and Lorraine has visited mainly because England was serving alcohol in pubs before Scotland under the guise of getting to know Erin. John and Erin have very quickly become part of the family, not just Lorraine's immediate family, but the extended family, myself included in that. The chemistry between Lorraine and John is undeniable, and both are really suited to one another. One cooks, the other does not. One gets up early to walk the dog, the other does not. I'll let you decide which is which. It is both an honour and a pleasure today to officially welcome John and Erin into our family. Equally, this is not all about accepting you into our family, but being accepted into the McSherry family too. And in that spirit, the term in-laws is now very redundant, as only family exists. Lorraine, John, Nicole, Macaulay, Erin, Lee, Kieran, Adeline and Azaria, you are now a family unit, and may your family find nothing but peace and love. Lorraine has gained a husband today, but Jimmy and I have gained a brother and a friend. John and Erin, welcome. And now, please raise your glasses to the bride and groom.
Als je nervous in your way, you have to hold his hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome as a friend. Very well done.
Firstly, just to thank Gary. Look, is it not working? Hello? So, firstly, just to thank Gary for an amazing speech. I'm pretty disappointed there was no references to Disney or fairy lights included.
I was told I wasn't allowed.
And to be fair, 4 sheeps, come on. But just imagine if it was Jimmy doing the speech, it'd be dark before we get finished. Well, like, only joking. Gary, Jimmy, thank you for welcoming me into the family, and you're all brothers to me, so look forward to the rest of our lives with Lorraine together. So in terms of thank yous, my wife and I firstly like to thank everyone. We are really, truly blessed, as Susan said earlier. We're an amazing group of family and friends. Some of them shared before we got together, some of them not, but very quickly found an amazing group to be all here with us. So we absolutely adore and love you all, and we thank you all for coming. I'd like to say a special thank you to someone, if I can catch your attention. Adeline. Can you find her? Lorraine, you find her. They're down there. So, just wanted to thank you for all your amazing work today, and ask all these lovely people to give you a wee round of applause, because you were amazing. Love you, sweetheart. And Gran's got a wee gift for you. Thank you, darling. You can go and get a seat now. Continuing with the thanks, love to thank our daughters, Nicole and Erin, today, the beautiful bridesmaids. Morag is maid of honour, the 2 Lizzies, amazing. If I could ask you to raise your glass, you pass me. And a little toast to the bridesmaids. This is where it gets a wee bit tricky. I've got to talk about the best men now. Got to be careful. So, I was lucky to ask 3 of my closest friends to be best men today and part of the wedding party, ranging through basically my full life. So there was Andy, firstly, best friend at primary school, academy, and still one of the best friends you could get if I can track him down, depending on what country he's living in at that point in time. Thailand, Switzerland, Ireland, wherever the jobs are. And then there's Big Paul, my closest friend from my time in Newton Willows. We've shared a lot of good times with Paul, his family and friends, holidays, and they are my closest friends in that part of the world. And he is fully responsible for the scars that I had in my Newton Willows stag night, by the way. So, just want to put it out there now, so you can sort them out later, sweetheart. And then, last but not least, Stevie. I've got to be nice, you're going next. So, chief best man and friends through our teenage years. We've had many adventures, and you're right, I better not talk about most of them, to be fair. Or you might censor me, the same way you did at your wedding and I wasn't allowed to talk. Jokes aside, 3 great guys, absolutely best friends, have looked after me through all the years, and thank you. And then the emotional one, so I want to talk about people that are not with us right now. We have, myself and Lorraine, been through a lot of grief, some more recently than others, but everyone in this room has had a tough 2 years. We understand how difficult it's been. So I would like us all to raise a glass to absent friends and family, and I know most of them are here right now and going to party with us tonight. Absent friends and family. And now, to my beautiful wife. So, as Susan mentioned earlier, today marks 2 years to the day where we met up in Irvine. As we said earlier, one of my good friends, Willie, was with me. We were out. Here's Willie here. So I've got you to blame for all this. So that day, I met up with Willie, and then Lorraine decided to come and meet us. And when she walked into Bar Sports, and then joined me and Willie on a lovely day out. To be fair, she must have left a lasting impression on Willie, because Willie actually said, "Aye, she's all right." Which, anybody that knows Willie, that is glowing tribute indeed, because he doesn't give compliments often. Seriously though, it was mentioned earlier, we did meet years ago as teenagers, and there was a wee spark, but obviously we moved in very different lives then, and it's amazing that we've actually come back together. Lorraine, I could not be prouder to stand here today. I could call you my wife. You're my soulmate, my best friend, and you take my breath away whenever I look at you.
Where's the tissues?
You really have turned my world upside down for the better. I love you. And I would like to ask everyone to stand and toast my beautiful bride, Lorraine.
We give it again.
Well, we have half the rooms in tears. Well done.
I can take a
Right,
tap.
yes, we have one more speech before we're done. We'll get more drinks. Drinks are always important. Give a huge round of applause. It's the best man. It's Stephen!
Cheers. Hold on to whip this out. Yes. No, I'm fine. I've got a tree. Right. It's all right. It's good. Hello, everyone. It's great to see you all here on John and Lorraine's special day. And if you don't know me, my name's Stephen, and that editor there waving to me is Derek. And Stevie to my friends, so hopefully after today we're all friends, so feel free to call me Stevie. Now I'm one of the best men along with Paul and Andy, and I get the honour today of doing the best man speech to these lovely people. And before I start, I'd like to thank the Maid of Honour, Morag, the bridesmaids, Nicole Erin, the 2 Lizzies, for all your hard work today. I know what it was like at the photographs. Wasn't easy, ladies. No, it wasn't. So I'd like to thank you all, ladies. Now, yeah. Now, hopefully, mostly due to COVID, I've really not got to meet the most special person in here today very often. Today's actually the fourth time I've met her. So hopefully she's not been avoiding me. But by the way, doesn't she look fantastic today? And let's be honest, he was always going to be punching. And falling in his face like he did the other week, he hasn't done himself any favours. And then again, by looking at him, he's probably done that a few times. Sorry, handsome. Lost my pace. Now, because I don't really know Lorraine very well, I'll be honest. So I had to think, what can I get away with? What can I say? Because we could stand here up here all night talking about ex-girlfriends, some of John's escapades, as I'm sure some of you will know. Because there is a few belters. No, the ex-girlfriends, obviously, there's a few of them. So I decided I didn't want to get the man into trouble on his wedding day, and he's a terrible influence, by the way, because I'd end up incriminating myself because the wife's here. He's a terrible influence, honestly. Aye. So I wanted to give this lady all the respect she deserves on her wedding day, because she really deserves it. Even though I don't know her well enough yet, but we'll get there. I'm looking forward to the years and years of getting to know you. Now, so what can I say about this man that I've known for over 30 years? Back in the day when he used to say his hair was strawberry blonde. Back in the day now. Aye, back in the day. It's now went a bit grey, so...
I'd say white.
White. Distinguished white. Now, in our late teens, we got in the same company. Along with Kevin's here today, Derek, and our much loved and missed friend Michael, who's no longer with us. We used to go out every weekend when we were teenagers, spending lots of money, getting drunk, and on the pool. And we did all right for ourselves because we were a handsome bunch. We were. If you have a couple of more drinks and look at a wee squint, you might still see it. You might still see it. Or you better have 3. But we can spend months and months apart, and when we get together, all the old banter, all the old memories come back, and it's somebody that's a man that's always been there for me all the years, through thick and thin, and I love you. Hold on. Now, I know John talked about absent friends, etc. Now, I want to talk about 2 very important people who are not here, and that's John's mum and dad, Mary and John. Now, I'm sure they're looking down here today with love, pride, and mostly thanks that this special lady's come into his life and actually got him to settle down, because I don't think anybody would ever thought that was going to happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, before we lost John to England, he was very, very talented. He was good at football in his earlier days. And somebody actually told him that he was the best midfielder in Scotland. God, we had to listen to that for years. Years.
You're not tonight a few times, I know.
Well, you were talented. Well, Lorraine told me you were talented. Wee Bobby, that's right, isn't it? Wee Bobby. But alas, we lost him to England when he was younger, and we got the lovely Erin. So it was all worthwhile. But it's great to get him back. We'll get to see him more, spend more time with him. And it's great to see all the friends up from England. I know what you all mean to him. I know he loves you all. I know exactly what you all mean to him. And I know it's been a long journey, guys, getting up here. I know it's a free drink and the food, but it was worth it. He deserves it. He deserves it. Now, for me, it's been great that these two fantastic people have actually got to get together, because we're not getting any younger, let's be honest. Well, go on with his hair anyway. Now, to the both of yous, from the bottom of my heart, I love yous, and I wish yous many, many happy years of happy marriage, and the best wishes for a long and happy life together. So, to finish up, so we can all get a drink, and I want you to stand, please, and join me in raising your glasses, and toast the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. McSherry. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Right, okay, ladies and gents, get one more round of